Hello and welcome to Spotlight Disney Sidekicks, where we spotlight a character from the game Disney Sidekicks, and today we are spotlighting the villainous Scar. Disney Sidekicks is a cooperative game that plays 2 to 4 players, approximately 40 minutes, and is for ages 8 and up. So Scar comes with the 3 Hyena tokens that you see right here, and this is his figure, which looks pretty cool. It's pretty detailed. You know, him there perched up on the rock. Cool. And now let's take a look at his setup. So for Scar here, you're going to add a hyena to these 3 different spaces that are located on the outer region. And then when we flip this card over, we are going to place 3 attack die tokens on top of him. So he's going to start off with 3 attack die, which is super powerful because of his ability here that's Life's Not Fair, which reads, unlike other henchmen, hyenas roll the attack die once for each attack die token Scar has. So he's going to start with 3. The hyenas here are going to start off with the 3 also. When a hyena is defeated, place it by this card. When you hit Scar, remove 1 of his attack die tokens unless it's his last. So what is happening is these guys here actually, they leave the board, but there are ways for them to come back into the game. So when they die, you're just going to put them right next to Scar here because there's a chance for them to come back. Now what happens is you're going to want to attack Scar because each hit is going to lower the amount of attack die tokens that he has on top of him. So with that, let's take a look at his cards. Starting with Eerie Silence. Now Eerie Silence, choose any sidekick. They gain 1 star, add 1 villager to your space, and each adjacent space to you. So the cool thing is that someone's going to get a free star. The bad thing is that there's going to be villagers coming out onto the board. His next card here is Hunting Party, which reads, add 1 villager to Scar's space and each adjacent to him. Pretty simple. It's, you're going to be adding just more villagers out. The card itself puts 1 villager out, and it does move Scar one space closer to Timon and Pumbaa. Then we have Run and Never Return, which again, this is going to be more villagers coming out. And it reads, Scar gains an attack die token, and each sidekick adjacent to him loses 1 heart. So this is one of the cards that are going to make him and the hyenas by adjacency more powerful, because he starts off with 3. If this card comes out the first time, it's going to stack to 4, and the hyenas can attack for 4. Scar's a little rough. And then he has here Long Live the King. Scar gains an attack die token. And another villager does go out, and this pushes him 3 spaces closer to Timon and Pumbaa. His cards in play here. Dawning of a New Era. Each hyena moves towards you twice. Then each henchman attacks the sidekick on their space, if any. It puts out 1 villager. It moves Scar closer to Timon and Pumbaa by 2. But here we're looking at the hyenas moving across the board, getting closer to you, and theoretically hitting you. Next we have Hungry Hyenas. Add a hyena to Scar's space, if available. Then each henchman attacks the sidekick on their space, if any. So this is one of the cards that is going to bring back the hyenas that have died, that you've eliminated off of the board, that were sitting here on the side. This is the card that brings them back. The other henchmen attacking, I mean, there could be bad luck there of the hyenas being on your space and then also attacking for you. Then Scar and the hyenas, they're gonna hit hard. And then his final card here is Surrounded by Idiots. If all 3 hyenas are on the board, Scar gains an attack die token. If not, add a hyena to Scar space. So this this is power. Go ahead and make all the hyenas stronger, or bring one back to life. But that's all that Scar does. There's no gimmicks with him. Okay, he's going to move, across the board, but he's most likely not going to be doing the damage because there's only one of him. It's the 3 hyenas that are running around. Those guys are going to be the ones that are hitting, and they're going to hit hard until you start doing some damage onto Scar. You can kill the hyenas because the hyenas, they only have one health, so you could theoretically take them out, but there are 2 cards that will bring them back to life. And this is what makes Scar very, very dangerous in this game. It's not necessarily him, it's the hyenas. Now, in my next video, we're going to talk about Timon and Pumbaa and how they actually kind of counteract some of this, or help mitigate this a little bit, so that it's not as bad as it seems. So, if you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up down below, give us a like, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I am going through every single one of the characters in Disney Sidekicks, and we're looking at all of their cards, we're looking at all their components, and trying to get an idea of how they all play together. I may end up doing like a strategy guide kind of a thing when I'm done with this, just so that we can see in practice how we would be able to take down the different villains, with the different characters. And also up here in the corner, we are, I don't know if it's up here, I don't know, one of these. You're going to find the playlist for all the other characters that I have videos for, as well as a link to the playlist for all of the other Disney games that I've done. I have done quite a few different Disney games. So, until next time, in the jungle, the mighty lion sleeps tonight.